More sad news to report. In the world of rock music, our beloved Ozzy Osbourne will be touring no longer. At least that is according to a statement that he left on Twitter, notifying fans of the immediate European tour cancellation. Ozzy tweeted, "This is probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to share with my loyal fans. As you may all know, 4 years ago this month, I had a major accident where I damaged my spine. My one and only purpose during this time has been to get back on stage. My singing voice is fine. However, after 3 operations, stem cell treatments, endless physical therapy sessions, and most recently groundbreaking HAL treatment, my body is still physically weak. I am honestly humbled by the way you've all patiently held onto your tickets for all this time, but in all good conscience, I have now come to the realization I'm not physically capable of doing my upcoming European UK tour dates, as I know I couldn't deal with the travel required." He goes on to say, "Believe me when I say that the thought of disappointing my fans really F's me up more than you'll ever know. Never would I have imagined that my touring days would have ended this way. My team is currently coming up with ideas for where I will be able to perform without having to travel from city to city and country to country." So that's actually some good news right there, because it sounds like Ozzy will find a way to still continue to perform for his fans. He goes on, "I want to thank my family, band, crew, longtime friends, Judas Priest, and of course my fans for their endless dedication, loyalty, and support. I love you all." And at the very bottom of it, it says ticket refunds are available at the point of purchase. Now, the thing about it is, Ozzy Osbourne has toured for over 50 years. So this is definitely the end of an era, coming off the heels of losing one of the greatest guitar players of all time, Jeff Beck. This is definitely some sad news as we usher in 2023. There is a bit of hope in it, though, because it looks like the Ozman really can't stop necessarily. He just can't do the rigorous touring schedule that he had once done. But that's the thing about Ozzy, was that he was always the whole package. He wasn't just touring. He wasn't just recording amazing albums, but he was touring behind them and putting on equally amazing shows, giving the whole picture. And through Ozzy Osbourne, we got to be electrified by 3 amazing guitar players that were in his full-time touring bands. And it is sad to hear that he just abruptly had to end his European tour, or cancel it. But the idea, really, that he finished up his album, Patient Number 9, in 2022, and he had the legendary Jeff Beck play on the title track. That solo is awesome. Ozzy's been diagnosed with Parkinson's. In 2019, he completely injured his spine, and yet he was ready to actually go out on tour. He had performed during halftime, which I had covered because it was blacked out on TV, which really ticked off a lot of fans. But it really did look like he was on his way to just continuing on. And it sounds, based off of what he said, like he still plans on doing a lot of creative work. So we may hopefully see more albums out of him. That would be cool. And also, too, if he finds an alternate way of being able to perform, that would be cool, too, because then a lot more of us would actually probably be able to enjoy his live performances, or virtual broadcast live performances, if you will. But either way, through it all, Ozzy's been one hard-working dude for over 5 decades. Another possibility is that maybe he'll take up a residency somewhere. So maybe when you're out and ready to gamble, you might be able to pop over and catch an Ozzy show in Vegas. That'd be pretty cool. Either way, though, for many of us who've been able to appreciate his music, Jeff Beck's, and others throughout the decades, it is kind of sad to see that part of his career come to an end when you've come to know it as sort of this constant, if you will. Ozzy was always out touring or doing something. Now, it's also not the first time he's announced a retirement, but it sounds like on this one, due to the fact that he really just can't do the rigorous traveling anymore, this one's probably going to hold. Though while it's sad news, many of us Ozzy fans look forward with hope to hearing more stuff from him. The guy's a total warrior, so much credit to him. So I want to thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. You are now in the family.